and PKD Nambiar, political commentator, author, and also a branding expert. Rashid, PKD, your first take on this branding of India, and just in terms of labels, the Prime Minister is very good at coining phrases and these acronyms like that. The UPS seems to have beaten him at this game, or not?
Definitely no. In fact, it is basically a misfire. In a way, they were just thinking that they are scoring a point with Narendra Modi, because as you said that he is very well good with this some of these words coming up with Startup India. Secondly, that India do not belongs to an opposition party or any party. It belongs to Rashid Bhai, it belongs to Priya Sahgal, Dilip ji, and me, and everybody. So you cannot take away the Indianness from any individual. And Dilip ji was just talking about that. Oh yes, there is a consumer, and who is the consumer? Is consumer in this case is an Indian voter. Now, an Indian voter is not hearing the word India not for the first time, and he has got his own perception about India. The moment he thinks about India, there is an Indian map comes in his mind, or the people of India comes in his mind, not as an opposition leader or an opposition party. Secondly, it is not India as the way you and me are projecting. That itself is a wrong branding image, because India, it is I-N-. So that's not, this is not India, but you and me is already projecting it as an India. Itself backfire as technically as a brand. So I would say it is more of, and I also know that many of these people like Nitish Kumar and etc. will not be even able to digest and go and tell this to the people. Though India jeetega, Bharat jeetega, and etc. And these are all being used by multiple times by the sports brands or the cricketing giants like etc. etc. Team India is already existed even in Bihar or in anywhere else, because when we say Team India, it's already there is a cricket, which is even bigger than politics at times in Indian context. So, and then Bharat jeetega, which is a very normal statement. And Bharat ke andar hi Bharat ka Pradhan Mantri sabse pehle aata hai. Bharat ke Rashtrapati sabse pehle aata hai. So, I think it is a collection of few alphabets and try to coin a word called as India, which is definitely not going to be an advantageous thing for them to get votes. And the most important thing, this is from the branding point of view. Now coming to the political point of view. Now, I think Rashid Bhai was just talking about 24 parties in the NDA. He is not even having any representation in the parliament. So as in the case of this so-called coalition, I mean, and out of which 6 parties are already from Kerala, like Kerala Congress, Muslim League, and etc. So I think they do not have any much. These are जैसे कहते हैं ना कि अगर तुम 26 ले आओगे तो मैं 38 ले आऊंगा, तुम अगर कर दोगे तो मैं 40 कर दूंगा.
Well, Kerala is weighing heavily even on the panel today.
Imagine in the last 2019 election, people have not voted for any of the BJP MPs. 60% of them voted for one leader, that is called as Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and many MPs have told, yaar, hame to Modi ji ki wajah se hum 5 saal ka wo mil gaya. So I think this time around too,
if he's
yes.
Because somewhere you would, the point that both Rashid and I are making, that where is the need for allies if, you're so self-sufficient and so self-strong, and there is brand Modi, which is bigger than any other brand, any other collection of brands, then why this, hunt for allies?
I will tell you this very simple, Priyaji. This is basically one, you say that, oh, BJP, it's an untouchable party. Now you are saying
not anymore, not after Vajpayee.
Not only, I'm not talking about you. I'm just generally.
I'm talking about the people, public allies.
Some people say that it is an untouchable party because it's a Hindutva party and so forth. So here is the 38 other political parties are vouching and trying to be with you or with you. Yesterday, I had an opportunity to meet one of the very star politician from South to have a breakfast with him. He came for an NDA meet. They are all very bullish. They say that, yes, we have our own captive audience. Along with, we also wanted to ride on the popularity of Narendra Modi. And he's been doing something great for the party, even though ideologically they don't connect with BJP. So the whole objective of right now is that you look at the opposition parties right now, because why I am not talking about NDA too much or Narendra Modi, we know that he is the natural leader as of now. No matter you say that, oh, Modi will not come or whatever it may be, his popularity not only in India or across the world is at its peak even today. Every survey says that his popularity has not even diminished 1 point, but rather it has gone up. So one is that let's keep it there. Now look at the irony on the other side. Sharad Pawar, he not been able to hold on his own party. Uddhav Thackeray, he's not been able to his own party, hold on to his own party. A lot of losers are coming together because they realize that there is no way that they will be able to sustain or run their family politics. For them. It is politics is within their families. It's all like that's a family property. So they will not be able to do it. And there is only one way, that when one of my uncle was just receiving Arvind Kejriwal, just imagine Arvind Kejriwal as a political phenomenon came in, anti-Congress move from the people with whom he was sitting is Sharad Pawar. The people of Delhi are they fools? Sharad Pawar, Lalu Prasad Yadav, Nitish Kumar, and the people, all those people who had gone, whom he went against and started his political career, just 8 years later, he is sitting with them. So don't you think that the people of any of, I mean, at least in my generation or my younger generation, will understand this political hypocrisy? There is no ideological, there is no vision. So just tell me, the opposition parties, do they have a 10-point agenda for the country? At least as of now, no. Just imagine that how many congressmen and how many CPM members, forget about the BJP for a minute, that in the last 3 months have been killed in West Bengal by the TMC. But they are sitting together and having a cup of tea. What is the kind of messaging these opposition parties are?
That is a point that I think is a good point. PKD, the voter, both what you and Rashida pointed out are valid. So I think voter does know the compromises that each opposition party or the government is making to woo new allies. What does it say about our political messaging in general later? And are both sides panicking? I come back to that first question.
So there is definitely a panic, because every 5 years later, there is a panic for everybody. The government feels that I have done the best, but then is that the real perception going down, or is it? But then one thing I feel that generally, if there is an anti-incumbency or an anger against a government, you will see a lot of public movement. You remember that during the UPA 2 time, what was happening across the country. I have not been able to see a single movement, even for the left parties put together, like even in Kerala, like mine and Dilipji's state, that wherein generally there is easy for them to get the people on the street and go against Narendra Modi, Murdabad and all those stuff. You can't see that across the country you travel, you will not be able to find a single people movement. Whether it is politically driven, whether it is, now the people will say that there is huge inflation. That imagine, except the tomato, the wholesale price inflation and the consumer price inflation is at the lowest right now. So I think the problem is that the consumers, the news consumers who are sitting in Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and this they hardly vote. 50% is the vote, the people vote. The rest of the 50% don't even vote. So who is the real target audience for all these political parties will be the rural, wherein they vote up to 80-85%. In there are some places even up to 90%, maybe in West Bengal or in Kerala or in some of these places. So I think the political market is open now. People will go here and there. If you find the Nitish Kumar do not have any more, he may be a chief minister only with one lone MLA, that is himself, and the rest of the people are moving away, you should not be surprised. So I think the political market is open. Now, who will perform better? Definitely there is a huge brand advantage, huge performance advantage. See, you'll have to understand that in a market, there are two people are contesting each other. Narendra Modi has got a list of his 10 years achievement, whether it could be Ayodhya, whether it could be Sri Ram Temple or Article 370 or Muttalaq or whatever it may be. He will be saying that I have made 5 crore houses. So the 5 crore houses mean these 5 crore people or the 5 crore families are with him. Or in the same way that I have touched upon, I had given you free vaccination. So he has got a plethora of things which he can say that I have performed, I have lived for you, 18 hours I have worked for you, I have never taken a single day leave and etc. On the other side, the offer is coming from Nitish Kumar or anything that only one messaging, हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अंडर थ्रेट है, हमारे डेमोक्रेसी अंडर थ्रेट है, और कोई विषय नहीं, और मोदी बहुत ही गंदा बंदा. ये 3 स्टेटमेंट के अलावा फोर्थ कोई सा डायलॉग भी नहीं है. सो विदाउट ए ऑपोजिशन लीडर एज गुड एज Narendra Modi, which I am not able to see or maybe have not taken birth as of now, I believe that there is going to be a one-sided election wherein, but there will be anti-incumbency at the regional level and also the micro level of every constituency.
Okay. Got it.
Out of 30, maybe you may not get 303, so you may require some of these partners to come and join.
But the NDA is coming back. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you short because I'm totally out of time. But just a final picture, Rashid, on this. Modi still stands the tallest. I agree with PKD on that one. You know, whatever numbers he gets, he is the tallest leader. Opposition needs a catchy narrative to match the BJP's narrative. That is also a task ahead of it. And of course, the contradictions. You know, aside from this, is there anything else that you would like to add? So, PKD, quickly, if you want to come with a very short answer, because I'm very out of time.
One thing which we are all missing, we are all talking about only the political parties. Let's talk about the real consumer, as Dilipji said, that is the voter. And what is the voter? This thing, 30% of our overall total population, I mean, the voters would be these youngsters. They are not ideologically connected to anyone. What they see every day and what they feel, what they enjoy and consume is what their perception about politics and about the country.
Okay. And so who can woo the, but I think ideology is really out of time now, PKD. Otherwise I'll have to cut. Ideology is something I think we can safely put in the back burner. The way people are changing sides and, you know, making, it's just numbers and vote winners and branding, as Dilip is agreeing with me on that one. That is going to work. So on that note, thank you all.